Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you the English poem The Sea by James Reeves. James Reeves is a British poet and an author. He has written many beautiful poems, and he uses metaphor and imaginative words in his poetry. Now you must be curious to know what is metaphor. So let me introduce metaphor. Metaphor is a comparison between a non-living and a living object. So you will find metaphor in this poem. For example, in the whole poem, you will find the sea is being compared to a living dog. Now you must be thinking, these two are so different from each other, then how they are being compared? But when you will be reading this poem, you will realize how many similarities the poet James Reeves has brought in between these two objects. Let me introduce you the poem here. This is a poem, The Sea. The sea is a hungry dog, giant and grey. So here the first comparison is between the sea and the dog, and James Reeves has mentioned both of them are giant and grey. So the first similarity is in their size and color. He rules on the beach all day with his clashing teeth and shaggy jaws. So when a dog is sitting, when an active dog, when he is sitting on the ground, generally what he does, he uses his shaggy jaws and clashing teeth. Same way, the sea, when it is moving in its place, it seems that it is also using its shaggy jaws, right, with the seashore. Now, hour upon hour, he gnaws the rumbling, tumbling stones and bones. So hour and hour is passing by, and the dog is rumbling and tumbling on the stones. In the same way, the sea is rumbling on the stones of the seashore. Second comparison about their movement. Now, the giant sea dog moans, licking his greasy paws, and when the night wind roars and the moon rots in the stormy night cloud. So now James Reeves is explaining, is showing us the night when the heavy winds, night wind is roaring and the moon here is rocking. So the moon rots in the night wind when the night wind roars. And at night, what happens? The giant sea dog moans. Moans is like a roaring dog when the dog is howling at night. Same way the sea is moaning at night. Now, he bounds his feet and snuffs and sneezes, shaking his wet sides over the cliff. Here, the movement of the waves in the sea is being compared to a dog in a tub. When the dog in a tub of water, if he's sitting, he'll be putting water droplets out, he'll be throwing water droplets out. Same way, the waves are throwing water droplets out, and howls and hollows long and loud. But on quiet days in May or June, when even the grasses on the dune play no more their reedy tune with his head between his paws, so quiet, he scarcely snores. Now the sea in the month of May and June, when it is very calm, the sea is very calm. That moment during the month of May and June, the sea is being compared to a sleepy dog who has put his head between his paws. And the sea also in these months is calm, and especially the dog is snoring but very quietly. Same way, the waves are moving but very quietly. I would like to introduce some word meaning to you and then I'll complete my topic today, that is clashing, incompatible, shaggy, unkept, nose, bite at, rumbling, a continuous deep resonant sound, tumbling clumsily, stormy strong winds, greasy, oily, moan, complain, snuff, extinguish, sniff, sound of sniffing, howls, a long doleful cry, and the snoozes sound. So I hope this poem is clear to you. Thank you. Next time I'll teach you some another topic.